It's not the weekend, so this time we're planning to do a bunch of stops. Start with coffee, spicy hot pot, and probably some desserts afterwards. Also, we are craving for Cabaret again. Such a nice Italian restaurant. While the weather is changing rapidly day and night in Beijing, feels like a transition place between autumn and winter. I guess.
fine. Oh, I'm going to start with
Yeah,
this.
just start with
All right. Cheers.
That's good. Napoli bold hot flavor, coffee driving my favorite taste. Oh, vibrating citrus and grapefruit notes. Hey, I know my notes.
I like this one. I do like this first one. I feel like I like the last like beer.
Oh, you don't like a lager. How about you don't like chocolate? How do you get to This focus on a cold winter day.
Yep.
What's that? Oh, I don't like it. This is just like a just the plain spicy onion, pretty flavors.
It's not even bitter. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like nothing.
I
Like,
don't like it. So.
it tastes nothing. I think that like
It tastes like a Corona.
you know, Corona has a flavor. This one is flavor.
This tastes like a normal IPA.
Something famous for IPA. American style IPA.
I've always been an IPA, but I feel like maybe I actually prefer these. Like the Station 8 IPA is nice. This one's like nice, and this one's really Fuji. I like the Fuji.
You know IPA?
No, they're not all IPA. I think I'm gonna toss in these two.
Wait, which one's yours again? Which one do you prefer?
These two, the first two.
Yeah, I also prefer. Oh, okay, I prefer those two then. I don't like the first one because it's too beer to me, and then the second these two.
Okay. Now that we know which ones we like, we can just shoot and enjoy it.
A267，请您用餐了。A267，请您用餐了。A267，请您用餐了。A267，请您用餐了。A268，请您用餐了。请您用餐了。请您用餐了。
He's so pretentious. And he thinks that everything is Oh my god. French fries.
Why do you get tacos and then French fries?
水是在导电对吧？